Hi everyone! I just wanted to show you some new goodies that I recently got. It is new annual catalog time. So the catalog that you should have gotten last month, you can order from now. I did, and I want to show you some things I got. And I want you to know that this will be the set that we use for our next Cards to Go kit coming soon. I don't have any cards made out of it yet, but I have opened it up and touched it and felt it, and ooh, I love it. So I hope you do too. So let's see what we have. So here we go. The next set we're going to use for our Cards to Go are the Celebrate Sunflowers set. It comes with several images and some sentiments, and it is the red rubber stamps rather than the photopolymer. I like both. I like the photopolymer because you can see through them. I like the red rubber because they have that extra cushion and you don't have to worry about the mat. You know, it also comes with the labels that you can stick onto the back of them. I usually put those on, but I haven't gotten to it yet because I just got them. So the Celebrate Sunflowers set will be our next Cards to Go. You'll be able to use whatever you have if you don't choose to buy this set. But we also have these lovely, lovely dies. This cuts out this image, or you can use this to cut out an overlay for it. And I will show you. I don't have anything made out of it yet, but I did cut this out because I just couldn't stand it. I had to try it. Now this is our crushed curry paper that we've had for quite some time, but this on top is our new cinnamon cider. So I'm going to be showing you that. And this is just a piece of Mossy Meadow, just a scrap I had sitting around. And these dies, this leaf die, and this leaf die here, and then this middle die. There you go. This middle, cut out the center. The leaf, cut out the outline. And then this, cut out the detail, the veins on the leaf. So, and we have several dies in this set. We've got a couple more leaves. This cuts out, it stamps the two leaves together, but it cuts them out separate. And then we have just some sprigs that are will be pretty to add beauty to your card or to your work. So it's the only thing I've done so far, and I love it. I love it. You can see I did ink around the edges just to make a little more depth to it, but I just think that's beautiful. So this is the stamp set we'll be using. But I want to also show you the new papers. I do not yet have the inks that go with them, but hopefully I'll have them fairly soon. Again, you can use whatever inks you have on our projects. But these are the new, what they call in colors. Every year, Stampin' Up! Will introduce 5 new colors that will be in use for 2 years. Last year we had the Pretty Peacock, Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, and we had Purple Posy. Remember these colors right here, and we've used them quite a bit. And remember the Purple Posy, I do have the ink pad, but it never passed the quality standards, so it is not for sale. I happened to get one early before they decided it did not pass their quality standards. But these are our ink colors from 2019, but these are our 2020. This is called Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. And these are so pretty. I love the greens and the blues. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a whole lot of use for this bright pink because it's super bright, but I definitely will be using these two, the Bumblebee and the Cinnamon Cider. Now this is the designer paper that is in the Flowers for Every Season pack that kind of coordinates with our Celebrate Sunflowers. And it's two-sided. It is 6x6, two-sided. And you can just see how beautiful this goes with this paper. It features all the same colors. One thing I love about Stampin' Up! Is that they do the work for me, and I need that work done for me. So this absolutely matches the cardstock. I mean, you can see this has got a lot of that Just Jade, a lot of the Bumblebee, and the Cinnamon Cider. But we turn it over, and look at that. We have some Misty Moonlight. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, and that's part of it. I want you to see it all, because I know when you look at it in your catalogs or online, you never get enough of it to see whether or not you really like it. So this features the Cinnamon Cider on the one side with a pretty little design. It's got lots of little interlocking circles. And the other side, whoa, that just pops with a lot of that magenta madness on it and some pretty daisies. Okay. And then we have some sunflowers with the Bumblebee. And on the other side, oh, I like that one a lot with a lot of the Misty Moonlight in the background and the Cinnamon Cider and Bumblebee flowers, sunflowers. I really like that one. Okay, some more. This again has the interlocking circles. And whoa, that is bright. That definitely is that bright pink color. So either side, whichever side you prefer, you can use. Now remember, when we do our cards to go, I will pre-cut some papers for you, and you can choose which side you want to use. Okay, some more roses in the yellow, but woohoo, the bright, bright pink on the other side. The next set, and I love the green. Green is my favorite color. So it definitely goes real good with that cardstock, the Just Jade. And whoa, it seems like one side of this is bright and one side of it's a little more tame. My preferences tend to go for the little bit of a tamer color, but again, you can choose whichever one you like. Okay, here we have some more of the yellow. There's 4 sheets of each one, and I just want to show you both sides. So the yellow. And then, whoa, some bright stripes. And then here's some yellow and green floral. Real pretty. And again, and I really like this one with the pink and the blue. I really like that color, that paper. Oops, sorry, missed one. This is the back of the yellow one. And this is a green one, and this is the back of that one. Just get the next ones. This has got some pine. Now this is called Flowers for Every Season, so this one could be a Christmas paper. But this is just some blue. Looks pretty with the cardstock. This is just a stripe. And that's definitely a Christmas paper with some poinsettias. And this is the last bit with the interlocking circles again. And then just some pretty flowers in the blues and the greens and the brown. So that's the designer paper, and our cards to go will feature that. I want you also to see that we have ribbons to match all of this paper. So I'll probably end up incorporating that. All of these ribbons, or ribbon for each color of the paper. There we go, get them lined up the same way. So all of the ribbons. And there is a ribbon combo pack that comes with this, with just a white and then the gingham for the Just Jade, and this has some pretty little silver details, and it's the blue, the Misty Moonlight, with some white in it too. So real pretty there. And I also just happen to have 2 new embossing folders. This one's called Tasteful Textures, and it is just it's kind of like, it's a little more than our subtle. I think you can see some detail there. It's a little more than the subtle, but it's not real obvious. So tasteful textures, that will be awesome on a card. And this one's called Old World Paper. And I really like this. It's like crumpled paper, and I think I like this side better. I think I would probably use that. Of course, you can choose which side you like, but I think I like that side better. And just to let you know, these embossing folders work best with this blue plate. Now, this blue plate was just recently discontinued. If you don't have one, you can use just a regular plate, just a regular cutting plate, clear, whatever you have, and then you can add some paper shims on top to make it the thickness that you need. But you will need a little more than just the regular cutting plate. So this is just a little thicker than a regular cutting plate. Now, if you don't have this and you do want it, I did buy a few in case somebody changed their mind about not getting it when it retired. So I do have some extras. I have to check the price. I think they're $10. I'm not sure. But we can look in the old catalog easy enough. But I did buy a few in case you should decide that you want embossing folders and don't want to mess with the shims and need the thicker one. Okay, so I think that is all the goodies I have to show you today. But our next cards to go will feature this set, these fun dies. Love that flower. I can see that being a card all by itself. I mean, we can add some designer paper to it, or we can add one of these backgrounds to it. I don't know that I'd add that one, but I just used some green paper to but it might be pretty on something like that, but maybe a different color. Don't know yet. Don't know. I will have to put my little creative energy to work and make up something for these. But our next cards to go will feature this. If you want this, you can order it now. This bundle is available today. Your new catalogs are ready to order from if you want to. And the awesome thing, if you do want to order from your new catalogs, I don't know what you know about Stampin' Rewards, but remember, I try to always make sure you get something if you place an order, and we have an order over 150. Now, I can make a workshop order, or if you have your own order, but there are extra Stampin' Rewards during the month of June, and this is just really, really awesome. See, typically, 150 order will get you 10%, and 250 still gets you 10%. But if you have a 250 order, either on your own or in combination with others, it gets an extra $25 Stampin' Rewards. That's a 20% Stampin' Rewards for a $250 order. Now, if that needs to be on a workshop, I will do what I always do and split them up amongst you. But if you have a wait a minute, where's that line go across there? A $300 order, you get an item half off. Now, that is another benefit, because typically you have to have a $450 order to get a half off item. Oops. So if you have a $300 order, you get half off and your extra $25 off. If you have a $250 order, you get your regular Stampin' Rewards of 10% and an extra $25 for a total of 20% Stampin' Rewards. So if any of this doesn't make sense to you, you just reach out to me and I will be happy to explain it more fully. Now, if you want that 20% all the time, you can join like I did. And if you're interested in that, you let me know and I'll be happy to explain it to you. But for now, if you want to just place an order, or if you want to get in on a workshop order, I will be happy to split up the Stampin' Rewards amongst anybody who wants them. All right, so that will be coming soon, and there will be videos and there will be cards. So I'm really excited to get started with this set. I have no idea what I'm going to come up with, but when I know, you will know. In the meantime, if you need anything, any tips or tricks or anything at all, just let me know and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.